So, Dumb and Dumber here randomly decided to turn the White House into a goddamn dealership, a Tesla dealership.
I love Tesla!
And I'm not even joking. That's not even me exaggerating. That they literally did that, and they even referred to it as that, which is illegal. So they decided to drive around in De Leon's stupid little electronic little speaker cars or whatever, little cheese grater cars, and then after that, I'm gonna get to my favorite Tesla review in the whole entire universe. It's and said by one of my favorite guys in the whole entire face of the earth, the whole universe. Okay, but for now, let's watch these dumbasses.
This is a different time. Everything's computer.
Everything's computer.
Everything's computer.
Everything's computer.
Everything's computer. He thinks it's so great. Oh wow, it's impressive, right? And now, a real genius.
Yeah, I haven't even talked about how bad the Teslas are.
You own a Tesla?
Well, unfortunately, the only reason
I love Steve Wozniak, you guys. There's no pure soul on the face of this earth.
every step up where they changed things in the car, it got worse and worse and worse. And now it is just miserable for user interface. Coming from Apple, user interface, the way you deal with technology is the most important thing in the world to me, and Tesla is the worst in the world at that. Everything is moded. Where to look for the time of day on the screen. It'll change depending what mode you're in, and the modes hide things that aren't there, and your finger knows how to get them. And I can't use, and the buttons that are supposed to go through your 6 favorite channels don't work if it's satellite radio channels. It will work for 20 minutes until you stop the car, or after 20 minutes, it loses it.
He is such a teacher. I have an aunt, okay, she's a kindergarten teacher. She's just like this. Like, when I first saw this guy, I was like, oh my god, it's my aunt. Like, just a teacher. Like, this is like elementary school teacher, because she would go, oh, I remember when it cost a nickel. And he does that, like, it's just watch.
Loses it and won't step that way. And the method to bring up your favorites on the screen that you can select, you have to hit this one button called favorites. 3 times it took me 13 tries, sometimes 12 tries, sometimes 8. It takes so many tries hitting one button.
12, sometimes 8.
In your jiggly car, and it just doesn't work. Tesla actually might have heard my complaints. I'd go down to the Tesla centers for 7 years, the Tesla service center. Here's this problem. Look at it. Here, I'll demonstrate it. I'll make it work. Somebody.
This bitch just said 7 years like that. like if it was just a weekend.
Somebody should pass the word up so Tesla engineers know what to do. And he said Tesla doesn't talk to us at a Tesla service center.
Bitch.
And I'm just sick of that company. The support is so ridiculous. So they did recently have an upgrade that fixed hitting that little button called favorites that brings up my 6 favorite channels so I can tap one of them. And as soon as I tap it, they all disappear. Nothing makes sense in that car intuitively. A cop stopped my wife once and wanted her insurance. He'd never seen this yoke steering wheel with buttons up and down for left and right. I don't even know why they didn't put them left and right, but up and down. And he looked at all her problems, why she didn't signal a turn. When you're already turning, you can't find the buttons.
Hey, wait a minute. Does he mean for the signals are up and down? Leon, the fuck were you thinking there? You're like, oh, this is gonna be so revolutionary. Let's put it up and down so nobody knows which side is which. They'll have to memorize it. What the fuck?
For the turn signal. And then he asked for her insurance. She said, do you have 5 minutes? What? Huh? It was kind of a new Tesla with the newer software. There's no button for, It was kind of a new Tesla with the newer software. There's no button for the glove box. And you have to go searching in menus until you stumble into finding it. It's horrible.
What? Oh my god. I love him. It's crazy to me how many people don't know who he is, but that's what he wants. Okay, I'm gonna tell you some fun facts about him, okay, just to help you love him as much as I do. So, first of all, he is the person who invented computers. Computers as we know it, with the keyboard and mouse and the screen, everything. Computers as we know it today. This guy built it with his bare hands. I think Xerox or IBM. I think IBM invented a type of computer, But Woz is the one who invented the keyboard, like that whole setup with his bare hands. No joke, like just wires. And he deserves credit for that. And another thing he invented with his bare hands was the goddamn iPhone. Like literally, like he built, like he put, like he invented, he deserves all the, I don't want to say all the credit for like a lot of things that, software stuff, like JavaScript kind of stuff, like maybe not everything. I mean, he deserves so much credit. Wait, I'm going to get to another invention. I love inventors. Okay. Here's another, here's another fact that will give you a better idea of what kind of person he is. Okay. He is a Segway polo enthusiast. Do you guys know what Segways are? You know, like mall cop, those, what are they? They're like one, or they're two-wheeled scooters. He loves Segways. Okay. Him and his wife, they fucking go Segway. Like no joke, he's in a sport or something, but he plays Segway polo. So the first computer one of the first computers he made in like college or something, he named it the cream soda computer because it was just his favorite drink at the time. And okay, let's see. Okay, so he suffers from prosopagnosia. Okay, this bitch. He can't remember people's faces. You should see him. He's on Steve-O. You know Steve-O from Jackass? He's on Steve-O's podcast. Oh my god, it is hilarious. It is so hilarious because he talks about all this, and he talked about like he couldn't like recognize his wife for the longest time. I don't know. It's really funny. You gotta check it out. He was a teacher. He was an elementary school teacher. Okay, bitch. He fucking, after he made his money and everything, after Apple everything, so like sometime in the 90s, like in the late 90s, he actually became a school teacher. I think it was like 6th grade or something, but he was so into like, what can I do to make like kids want to learn, like genuinely make learning fun. And you know him, like, just by his style from that video alone, like he completes tasks like, I don't know, it starts from the heart, but then he completes them like strategy wise, and he gets like, I don't know, he's very he's like kind of like a Asperger-y or like autistic-y or something. Anyways, let's see. Well, okay, so he is usually the first person in line every time Apple releases like a new major product, and he even camps out like the night before and everything. Okay, like he's the first in line, and he just like mingles with other people. I mean, he said he can get the product easily, but he doesn't like that. He doesn't like that like billionaire feeling. He's like because it makes him feel like I didn't do the work for this. So he just wants to go out and be like real people. He insists on waiting in line like the others because he just feels like he doesn't deserve anything special. He'd rather be genuine, like a real person. And I love that. And another thing is that Wozniak is no billionaire. Intentionally. He is of all the tech people, you know, you would think the guy who created iPhone with his hands, makes sure he's not a billionaire. He feels so uncomfortable when he gets like too much money. He literally like donates it and stuff. So I think he's at like 140 million. And as long as he's comfortable, it's not just saying that because he actually has a lot to show proof of that. And he's just such an amazing man. He just cares for the kids. He cares for the children. You know, the very first computer he ever invented was like the first computer ever invented. And he wanted to donate it to the school. I don't know if it was his school or a different school, but he wanted to donate to the kids. Steve Jobs, I never liked Steve Jobs, okay? Steve Jobs is the guy who walks all over people and takes the credit for other people's shit. He was a prick. He was dirty. Whatever. I didn't like Steve Jobs. Never have. And you know, Woz, of all people, can say the worst things about him, but he would never. No joke. Like, even when people are like, oh, Woz, what about, you know, at times Jobs did this to you, and he kind of just looks down. He's like, yeah, but you know, we're best friends. Like, he's just so fucking nice. So anyways, he wanted to donate that computer to the school, and Steve Jobs didn't like that. He didn't like that idea. He said, well, then you're gonna have to pay for it then. And Woz just kind of rolled his eyes, and he's like, I mean, okay, whatever, fine then, I'll pay for it. Fuck it, I'll pay for it. That's how badly I want to give it to the kids. And he did. I just love Steve Wozniak. Okay, and this is the last thing that I mean, there's so many fun facts. You should watch that Steve-O thing because I'll link it because it's just gold. It's just pure gold. There's just so many things he says, and like he wants to impress Steve-O because he knows Steve-O is like from Jackass, and he's like, you know, like cusses a lot in like drinks and does stunts, and so Woz comes in there with like a box of things to try to impress Steve-O, and it's the purest, most innocent things you can ever imagine. But he's like going about it like, right, like this is rebellious, right? And Steve-O's just like cracking up because he's like, oh, okay. The main thing about Woz is that he only gets a 10% discount at Apple. The way that him and Steve-O met or whatever, the Steve-O needed a new phone. Oh, they were at Dancing with the Stars. They were both. This is fucking hilarious. This is like a Dennis Rodman all over again. So they were both on Dancing with the Stars, and Steve was like, "Oh, I need a new iPhone," and Woz was like, "Oh, I know. We can go together, and I can give you. We can get my 10% discount." And Steve was like, "I am not going to miss out on this. I got to get in on this." So they go and get the iPhone, and they don't recognize him. Nobody does, and the guy at the Apple store is like, "Oh, what's your employee number?" And he goes, 1. And everyone's like cracking up, and like the guy's thinking he's fucking with them. He's like, "I'm the first employee. Just type in 1. That's my employee." It's just the way he goes. And he's just so funny. He's so great. Amazing, amazing man. I fucking love Wozniak. And you know, he's been talking shit on Tesla for years. Like I remember a long time. This is probably like, I want to say 5 or 6 years, but knowing my timeline, it's probably like 10 years ago. But he was at some event similar to this one, and they were trying to get him to, they were like, "Oh yeah, I heard you were talking shit on Tesla." And he goes, "Oh, well, I don't like to be duped." That was the end of that. And then people are like, "Okay." Like, I fucking love that he went to Tesla Service Center for 7 years. I didn't even realize it was on this. Okay, so I apparently, oh, this is some Kanye shit. Tesla logo is the K.k.K. The resemblance, so funny. The K.k.K. thinks it's like not funny because it's like insanely scary and stupid, but like it's funny at the same time. Oh, Wozniak, I just love that man. You know how that sticker that says, "Be the person your dog thinks you are"? That's Wozniak in a nutshell. Anyways, thanks for coming to the show today, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I guess I'll see you in the next episode. We got a lot of stuff coming up. We got a lot of stuff coming up.
They got your data, dumbass.
Do not come. Do not come.